Hey, how's everybody doing out there? Hey, we're doing really good up here as well. I'm really excited to introduce this next band. I've had the honor of working with Jeff Firewalker Schmidt over the past few months to put this event together, and I have to say that it has been one of the most enjoyable experiences of my life. It's been so easy. I've been so respected and lifted, and I'm just so happy about it all. But anyway, they have this incredible band that's getting ready to come up, and I'm going to tell you about them as soon as I remind you that we have a silent auction over there, and all the money from the silent auction is going back to support No Simple Disruption. There's also some merch over here for sale. You can support Maggie Rose, who you're going to get to see later on this evening some more, in fact, in this set, I believe. Anyhow, so the next group of incredible artists have come together to share the poetry of Truth I Manifest and Gina Cornejo. They hope you enjoy sonic backdrop to the poems provided in the otherworldly bass of Jake Wolf, the flamenco-esque guitar of Jake Mossman, as well as Jeff Firewalker banging on a box. In the spirit of No Simple Disruption, I am happy to present to you Sonos+Poetica.
Statement. When you leave your residential placement, say, letting it resound from rooftop to basement. I will change someone's life today, because we all do it anyway, every day, through free will interactions, happenstance occurrences that help reveal just what our purpose is, and heard it through the fold of intent. Action gently winds the traction hold of the gold funnel cloud my mind is latched in. I was warned, do not approach the storm, for in the eye flies a swarm. The bees of paradise who roam the streets, balancing currents of cool and warm. Returning to the honeycomb after delivering stings of laughter and achieving a state of blessed release. There, in the swirling vortex, I paint my piece on the front door of my cerebral cortex, transforming my forehead into a glowing billboard, text whatever language will hypnotize. This is no slick disguise. I kiss the ground, grip the sky's lessons, now overstanding former miscomprehensions with propriety and new questions. Can I handle the variety of this multifaceted sobriety? Who wants to get high with me? I can't promise you we'll come back down, but we will assimilate our new background through true, intact sound. True, intact sound. True, intact. Our feet merely brush the surface of smooth, flat ground. With each stroke, rubber soles invoke nature, essential to the apotheosis of our potential. Unbalancing neither silence nor instrumental, scribbling synergy through a twisted stencil. Growth is incremental, yet exponential. Sacramental, plus existential. Is it not then sacrilegious, not to mention cannibalistic, to consume a planet's viscous history, burning the blood of antiquity, ashes to ashes, from dust to oily liquid B? Or, alternatively, fuel your economy by employing synchronicity, slinging the rhythmic key that unlocks Rubik's cubes with Metatronic simplicity. Using no other tool could I conduct symphonics linguistically, but bionic lucidity quickly reminds me of the convalescent essence of a kind word's worth. Its playful message. Time to go to work. Time to go to work. Tip it. Time for some action. It's time to go to work. Make it your mission. Make some noise for the band, y'all. How we feeling out there, friends? We got that music and poetry for y'all tonight. Make some noise for all the young ones that opened up this stage tonight. Make some noise if that touched you in the heart. That was Josh Blake on guitar. Love to invite y'all to take a nice big breath in right now and let it out slow. One and only. I sing a song started very long ago. Yes, indeed, it is the one and only song I know. I never read the lyrics. Instead, learn from experience. It takes pleasure and pain to grow. This is serious, with an eye, linking truth in Morse code. My horse implodes, paving smooth a coarse road, less traveled, stretched saddle, reclined, redefined in breath scrabble. And the judges bring their best gavels, but all the verdicts sound to me a death rattle that turn us into wandering herds of beefing cattle. Of course we're scared to swim, we stand on the beach and dabble, but now something's going on in Babel. Down at the river crossing, I keep watch like Cupid, reaching in my quiver often, arrows conducive to realizing lucid dreams. In the cities, every traffic light is hues of green. And if my movements seem predictable, it's because I let far more than foreshadows gleam around my physical. I am being human, part animal, part extraterrestrial, part multidimensional, part vegetable, part mineral, part fungi, part mythical, the all subliminal. Pursuit is trivial only when stride denies the rhythmical context, trying to ignore peripheral nonsense that steams from kettles of competition and conquest can be a contest. Until you address in one breath both Neo and Agent Smith, Luke, Yoda, Vader, and the Sith, ostensible opposites engaged in an adversarial relationship, endlessly struggling for a superior grip. Sounds an awful lot like all creation myths, whispering simultaneous accounts of relative truth. And somewhere beyond the voices in a heart-shaped booth, soundproofed for stillness, my mind finds no need to listen longer. And peace grows stronger, and love grows stronger. Then, in the maze of mirrors, like a fountain of laser geometry, torching a forgotten mountain of graph paper, I comprehend the choreography, that there is no difference between the dance of myself and anything. Emerging from this trance, burning, an eagle with many wings, returning to a dreaming world immersed in self-denial and dualistic illusion, but choosing to stay awake, I am able to do therefore I must be Cain too. And when I first came to, like a lioness stalking a shadow, I crept through columns of cryptic fire language, mystic Hebrew melodies, gospel visions hypnotic, Hopi, Dogon, Shipibo, Zulu, Taino, Maori, Cherokee, shaman's drums, splitting layered Lemurian square root perfect fifths, the ripe fruits of Islamic wisdom carved on Aboriginal Atlantean flutes, Mayan measures counting nothing but symbols like Celtic, Egyptian, and Hindu polyrhythms, and an oming Buddhist nods his head, sitting calmly with them. In my prisms, I volley theisms of institutionalized, ego-clenched dogmas like pull and watch as unbalanced patriarchal dirigibles fill, pregnant from pokes of my talons. I am Horus, soaring from future to past, at last, untied from sutures that lashed, to save the marriage of my parents. For it is not set in stone, more like engraved on our bones and carved into trumpets, piercing the walls of Jericho when blown from Zion's summits. I had to pass on fear-based belief systems I would rather dare to know, keeping kids off my own misconceptions, like any responsible grown-ass parent figure would do, helping him rise again when a son falls through a puddle of holy water spilled on sand by a playful daughter, enraptured in the music of bubbles. I hear a voice that struggles to surface, pure as the smoke of organic, homegrown sage, a nervous generation come to hear of its own age and purpose. Our children are born indigo, with atomic weights, heights, and depths, radiating from thermonuclear hearts, conceived at fusion in self-lubricating parts, raised by the village, brothers and sisters, finally freed from pillage, indigenous souls basking in the glow of each other, chanting another name of God. I am you. I am you. I am you. The one and only song they ever knew. The one and only song they ever knew. The one and only. The one. Please welcome Gina Cornejo to the stage.
What's up, what's up? This one's called Candidates and Culprits. aspirations for this new age. New addictions gonna be priced at a new wage. New speeches must be written, yes, and they must be taught, and new temples must be praised. So rise up, candidates, rise up, artists, rise up, all spirits in the room who are lusting, thrusting, so tempted for this new revolutionary to construct them a proper tomb. I see you, I hear you, I witness your wails, our wails of pain. Boom! Clenched fists in untidy fury, rightfully so. Grits embedded between seething teeth, crowds of humans, archaic systems that allude to and acknowledge in an evenly paced script. So condescending and definitely arrogant that the delicate abrasions on the surface they see are easily healed and simply resolved. Yet these wounds have a depth no one has reached. It's such a fineness, a finesse of this ageless, seemingly timeless culprit. One that believes poised silence isn't nefarious. And we are worlds apart. Come on and sit down, down, down at the table. Come on and sit down, down, down at my table. There's enough honey to go round, but first you gotta be bold and sit down, down, down at the table. Come on and sit down, down, down at my table. This new age agenda needs you, seeks you, beckons you. This new age agenda needs me, seeks me, beckons me. This new age agenda needs us, seeks us, beckons us to witness and reshape, to listen and educate, to humble, to reinforce, to rattle the bars of these cages, to kneel, to take action, because to continue to perceive and achieve a future is essential rebellion and grit. Fine grit glows to add a glamour to the crowns of the people, and damn, royalty looks good on me. It looks good on you too. So rise up, artists, rise up, candidates, and take your throne. Thank you so much.
Masquerave. I was an amateur, lost amidst empty aisles of amphitheater. On stage, the dynamic antics of a masquerade in honor of Isis, Kalima, Demeter, a triple feature. I sat in the front row until I went profound and requested to meet her. She was merry and rode the fleetest steed on the entire ferry-go-round. To greet her was nothing short of a challenge. It never slowed down. All the men were ghosts in her hometown. So with balance befitting 1,000-watt beam, I was ushered forward, stuttering the silence before the code word. And as it seemed, I was a goat herd in the presence of a queen. Fresh from the field, smelling of organic composition revealed. I spoke, the quote heard round the wheel. Have you seen what I have seen? Human beings in a pod, grown beneath the stalking gleam of an 8-pointed star, fertilized by soul manure, jacked from the pocket of a dreaming giant. And again, I stumbled silent. Her reply was vibrant. Actually, it was I who scattered those seeds, who blossomed matter through trees rooted in my heart, so that when you breathe, my love is oxygen, extending you your part. I am the playwright, you are the scribe. You scratch my lines on a rotating page that sings the singles of my age rings. Lost tracks of kids who took abuse and never fought back. All my children battering each other, kneading their dough instead of baking and breaking. Making breakfast in bed for the waking, but I have high hopes for your generation. Transfixed by the eclipse and the black hole she stole in its penumbra. I leaped in, and I was gone till November. Returning during a penultimate night's adventure with a Mayan hourglass turned upside down, spilling the 7 crowns of our affection in 8 directions. We laid in prayer to the east, south, west, north, up, down, into her and into me, baptized in a braided sea of the Nile, Tigris, Euphrates, Colorado, Danube, Ganges, Amazon, and Po. A Venus chariot swung low. Come ho, because she was as androgynous as I and had no alibi, but of course, neither did I. We were there the whole time. We knew the same rhymes. We spoke from the same mind. And for the first time, I had the courage to purr that the goddess in me was in love with the god in her.
Lastima. What a shame. Todos repitan, por favor, que lástima. What a shame. Que lástima. What a shame. Que lástima. What a shame. It is that when twilight hits the lights, my chin points up to the violet, violence descending as evening ink bleeds out the false safety of what soft to witness the flutter of fluorescence from street lamps that lull my pulse. A temporary ease of an exhale as I rapid fire mock up a disdainful email to my local councils that light is essential. That light keeps him at an arm's length. That light gives me a fighting chance. That light is why my mother is able to continue to peacefully sleep. That light that allows this brown girl's face to remain off of your CNN feed. That light is how I manage not to become a trending meme. That light is when carefree isn't mistaken as careless, reckless. That light is who I trust will usher me into another tomorrow and not a courtroom battle where non-believers silence me and sentence me and shuttle me away in social media shame to be concealed, to be canceled. And that light is my everything. It's that light that summons each member of familia to each silla en la mesa para cenar that night, to have a somber chat over bistecitos y arroz con frijoles and muster out warnings like you girls know what to do when the light flicks on, right? You come home. You come home. The lights flick on and he goes, oh, well, that's nice. Qué lástima. Qué lástima. Qué lástima. What a shame. What a shame. Qué lástima. What a shame. You said it.
If you're having a good time tonight, make some noise. 11:23. At 11:23 precisely began my nightly sojourn to supernova status. It's feisty like phenomena arising in the void of vast awareness. Vacuous but real enough for all of us to share it. Like the rarest of the rats, packing splinters in their paws, teaching martial arts, chewing molten glass with broken jaws. Open scars in space-time's greasy epidermis. So I pack my lunch, make sure to fill my vintage thermos. It's nanotechnical, head shrunk hostage, riding shotgun, keeping highway hooligans from napping my robot son. Proud papa, but one in the chamber, just in case his motherboard was flawed and he tries to make a brave escape. My razor scrape massage never fit where I stick it. I grew my whiskers back and now spit through when I rip it. Liquid cat, viscous rap solvent, eat through test tube. Glass case, redundant pedestal, display your best moods. Undressed truths abundant, flaunt it if your breath grooves, cause death moves to catch those who don't believe in life. Switching horses on the carousel that always spins alike. I got thrown off the ride for not meeting required height. Sang my requiem with solar flares, danced in the firelight. When my higher sight ignited, it sizzled my cynicism, defining my brittle diction, deciphered despite encryption. Persistent like the pistons in a flux capacitor. You China shop bulls will never touch me. Twisted matador historian, traveling through time, no DeLorean. On nights that I can't sleep, I count my midichlorians, contorted in the glory I'm absorbing from the cosmos. Comet woven hammock, cheap blanket to warm my toes. Hatched Fennec, holding hands with master nest builders. Antics on the earth, cause the axis is off kilter. So I burned the skull and bones, raised the sail and took the tiller. Everyone's a hero, some are gold and some are silver. I'm an undiscovered alloy that slips through micro filters. Filling petrol tanks with undiluted special blends. Replacing retro angst with gifts that get more than you spend. Imagine that. When I rule the world, I'll bend it back until it's inside out. Flexible feet all in your mouth until your speech is what you strut. And you feel it in your guts, then suddenly your bones are shining and you walk without a crutch. What? Everyone's a hero. Some are gold, some are silver. I'm an undiscovered alloy that slips through micro filters. Filling petrol tanks with undiluted special blends. Replacing retro angst with gifts that give more than you spend. Imagine that. When I rule the world, I'll bend it back until it's inside out. Flexible feet all in your mouth till your speech is what you strut. And you feel it in your guts. Suddenly your bones are shining and you walk without a crutch. What? You walk without a crutch. What? You walk without a crutch. What? Thanks so much, y'all.
This piece is titled Atmosphere. Clink, clink, clink. shoulder. No open-mouthed eruptions of laughter. Unruly, riotous, as we raise our chalices and blot our tears. And for these momentitos, we are all immortals. Dining royals, sipping gin and licking galaxies. No more no, and all more yes. And I tickle the dimples on my friends' faces with my thumbs because it's what we've always done. And she hugs me from behind with arms that have held her babies. And she buries her chin into my neck nook, and I melt my cheek to her cheek, and we sway to no music at all, but to the atmosphere that hums and hangs thick and swaddles us. And she tells me how this time together has been a long time coming. And I agree with her. And as we sway, I say, I love you. You know that? God, I've missed you. I've missed you and this so much. And she agrees with me as she reminds me, and still, life goes on. And still life, and still life, and still this life remains untouchable for me. This is fiction. This is dreamscape. This table tableau of friendships, of families, of made-up momentitos. No, who needs cream? No, who wants sugar? No lingering in the threshold and down the hallway as I talk them and walk them to their car, and we chat up just one more story, one more detail, one more, oh, hey, I forgot to tell you, as the street lamp flickers and an ambulance rips by. No, where's your coat? No, text me when you get home, okay? No, you got it. I love you. No. No. It's just me. It's just me. And it's just you. And you. Again. I'm again just me. Still. In this life. I welcome no one inside. I take no one's coat. I set no forks. I raise my mason jar to the void, to the hope that we will all once again know atmosphere. Thank you all so much.
Give it up for Sonos+Poetica, y'all. This is Jake Mossman on guitar. Jake Wolf on bass. John Medeski on keys. We had Josh Blake up here on guitar. Please, a very special round of applause in deep gratitude for Jeff Firewalker Schmidt, who brought this all together. And this vision of Saint Disruption, of John and Jeff to launch No Simple Disruption. Check it out when it comes out, y'all. It's gonna be fire. My name is Truth I Manifest. We're so grateful to be here with y'all. Make some noise if you're ready for more music. We got Maggie Rose coming up next.
Never do I have to raise the microphone, Gina. I love it. Asheville, how you doing? Give it up for this amazing band. And give it up for Datrian Johnson. He's going to join us on this. This is, in the spirit of tonight, about collaboration and coming together and supporting each other in community and just understanding that this is the one life we have to live. I'm going to play you guys a song from my album that has not come out yet. This is called Only Time Around.
She's going to smack it. Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Thank you, Asheville.